Hey folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2016. Well, folks, markets are moving to the highs of the day today. Today has been a very kind of tight range day considering what we've seen of late. Notice again today, this is the intraday SPY chart. Again, mirrors the S&P 500. Choppy, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, all in a tight range. Now we are again at the highs of the day essentially. Now it's not saying it's a big move today, but the point is here, and the point I want to make in this video is that after such a huge move yesterday, if this market is going to hold up this well and actually be green today, even with some bad oil inventory numbers earlier today, which by the way we'll cover in a little bit, but oil ripped off those lows, which is a huge positive for oil recently as well. But if it can hold here, honestly, it's going higher. It's going higher. I mean, every day I hear speculators saying, oh, today must be the day. Today must be the day. I have said since the spiders were at 181 that we were going to go to 200. And here we are literally a point and a half away from that level. And that's where we're going, folks. That's honestly where it's going. Just the nature of the beast. It is. So again, and I can show you the charts, and we'll look at that. It might even go above 200, but we'll start with that. But let's go right now to the SPY daily chart. So this is the daily chart. Here's where, again, I just, you knew there was a rally coming here. That's why I bought so much long for the Research Center members here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. But here, right up here, a lot of speculators thought this pivot high would stall it out with the 50 MA. I said, no, it's going higher. And look at this move. And this is your target right here. This is your 200. See the pivot low right here? That is your first target, and there's a chance we'll go through that and actually touch the 200 moving average. All right, now, probably doesn't happen until later this week or, we could touch 200, I think, before the end of this week, but the 202 area, which is that next 200 level, the 200 moving average, that probably is early next week, and I think that's your max. 200 to me is a no-brainer at this stage. That, I think, gets hit with a no-brainerness, but ultimately, 202, there's a little bit of question mark if we're going to get that high. All right, but either way, again, once we're above 200, I think you start looking for shorts on the market. That's the way I'm looking at it. Too many people out there have shorted way before that and are in a lot of trouble. But, ultimately, the name of the game was to be long for the last 3 weeks here, 4 weeks or so, and that's been exactly what we've done here. And really, I've unloaded most of my longs at this point, and I'm starting to scope out some shorting opportunities, starting to look at key trend lines on charts, trying to figure out which level is going to be the perfect level, and we will get it right as we always do here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. So again, markets aren't up today, but again, the takeaway from today's price action, very simple, right? Markets, after such a huge day yesterday, you would have thought maybe a small pullback, something like that. No, markets are up again today, which is bullish. So that's bullish. The bigger factor here, I want to show you the USO here. I want to show you this. First of all, it's into the 50 MA, so that's why you're stalling on the daily chart. But look at your intraday chart on the USO here, guys. This is really important. All right, the USO today at 10:30 reported inventories. We got oil inventories out, and it dumped out. It dumped out pretty quickly. I mean, there was a huge build in inventories, and price reversed and spiked and has held most of that gain. When you see oil inventories grow and price initially go down and then it recovers and ultimately, ends the day higher, that is ridiculously bullish for oil. And again, if oil is going to go up further, well, we all should know that ultimately the USO should too. I mean, we should see the markets follow suit, and it should all trend higher together short term. Now, again, I have upside to about $38 or so on oil. We hit 35 today, so there's a little bit left here on this move to the upside. We'll see again if in the next few days you get a bigger move. But bottom line, folks, this has been a great trading market if you know how to read the charts. All right, and that's what we've done here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. And just showing you guys quickly, here's the website. I want to show you the track record. Research Center right here. All right, click on the Research Center. Here's the page. This is where I put out all our trading alerts, our swing trading alerts. Free trial right here, reviews right here you can read. Take a look at the track record right there. Track record, look at that track record, 190% return so far this year. Tremendous. We have a couple losers, as anyone who tells you they don't have losers is BSing you. But ultimately, this is just a fantastic, fantastic showing of the action this year. Tons of swing trades. Generally, we're holding anywhere from a few days to a couple weeks on these, and we're making great money. And again, it's just, rinse and repeat, go long, go short, go long, go short. And that's what we can do here. So again, I want to stress this, guys. Look at that return in 2016. You want to see past years, easily go to the past years right here. But again, this is fantastic. So bottom line, come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, guys. Ultimately, profit with the pros. You got to follow the pros that know what they're doing. And then there's a lot of money to be made in this market. Take care.